Okay, so we have to talk about imagery.
Is it recording?
Yeah.
Okay, so what images did you find important in each of the poems?
I guess we should go poem by poem. Okay, so first, in First Kiss. Okay, these were gross. I don't enjoy these, but anyways. First Kiss, the collision. Collision is like an important one. Image, I guess. Because like you can see, like that lets you see the kiss, but also like it lets you see what it's like being in a room, like when it's dark. So collision, and then all those individual words that go with it. You can see teeth, you can see tongue and lips, and then you can see the rooms. So I thought that was visually important. And then when it talked about the 4 white walls, the kitchen table, the bowl of dried fruit petals, and the nutmeg, all that was important because that was like the description of the room, but also like dried petals can be like description of lips, and like nutmeg husks and all of that can be like in the description of a kiss. So that was imagery I thought was important for that one. What else? We all have to comment on like the same thing. We got in trouble for that last time.
Yeah.
So everyone.
So what I found was like, the woman was described as I feel like she was lonely. First time, so her relationship with the other person was a little bit awkward, and then it was like getting better.
In what? In First Kiss?
And eventually there's nothing left. Was it the first kiss or How Do I Love Thee? I can't remember exactly, but
Oh, okay.
I think it was the first kiss.
Okay, I was talking about First Kiss. I didn't get that from First Kiss, but I guess we're allowed to interpret it differently.
Oh, yeah. That's what I interpreted.
Okay. Shelby, what about you?
Oh, I cannot hear you, Shelby.
Wait. No, not again. Okay.
Morgan, can you hear Shelby?
No.
Or no? Okay.
Shelby, are you sure you didn't click anything? Like weird? Okay.
Okay, I don't know what happened.
It's okay. No worries.
Did you guys keep going with the call or no?
We just stopped because you need to comment on the last kiss or the first kiss, whatever.
Yeah.
And yeah, so we kept the call on, so you're good.
Okay. So I agree with the collision. I feel like that shows like the urgency of everything.
Yeah.
And then I also feel like it shows the progression of like first love in a sense, or just love in general, where it starts off really like passionate and everything, and then it can kind of die down because it's like the bowl of dried petals, and then jaunty yellow and jaunty bloom, and then bloodshot. So it's like a contrast between the two.
Cool. Like it. Okay, so then how do I love thee? I feel like in this one, the imagery here. Oh wait, I guess we should go through. Wait, let's just answer the questions. Wait, I feel like we did that. All the questions for one of them, like at a time. You know what I mean? Okay, I think we did that though with first kiss because we talked about like, and Shelby just talked about like the urgency and all that comes with the image.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. How does describe? Okay. Yep. Let's go to the next one then. How do I love thee? In this one, I feel like the imagery or like the wording and images that's super important here is like at the end it says smiles, tears of all my life, and if God chose, I shall but love thee better after death. The smiles, tears, and all of my life kind of shows like all the progression that I feel like we go through in this poem. Like sun and candlelight as contrasting like the natural versus the unnatural, kind of man-made, along with that too.
Yeah. I get the same thing, like, and also I can see the different types of love from here. There's like a pure love from the childhood.
Yeah.
And there's love with a passion.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. And also it mentions depth and breadth and height, so it's like in all ways they loved them.
Okay, that's good. So then how does this image make us feel about, or how does the description of the image make us feel about the poem?
I feel like it creates a really like happy, like sentimental type thing.
Yeah.
To me, it's almost like it could be written from a lover to a lover, or in a sense, it kind of like, I feel like it could kind of, in a sense, even apply like to a parent and a child. Like that's more the vibe that I get, where it's like pure love.
Yeah. I like that. And like I feel like also you could just because we're in a Mormon setting and we can talk about it, if God chose, I shall but love thee, like I feel like it's also like God's love for us is in this form too.
And what I felt was like the author, like he shows the readers that how much he loves his like the loved one with a passion.
Yeah.
So I think he's like satisfied with that.
Nice. Okay.
So the next poem, Ozymandias. It talks about two vast and trunkless legs of stone stand in the desert, half sunk. I feel like this one starts off with more of a negative tone.
Yeah.
Like the whole poem is kind of like solitude, standing alone.
That's right. And like you said, like, so he said, my name is Ozymandias, King of Kings. But however, like there was nothing left at the end after he dies.
Yeah.
So I feel his loneliness too.
Well, because like when we think about like political reign and like King of Kings, we do think about that like life and like not destruction, kind of just like the people are thriving, you're actually ruling, you're like ruling among the people. But then King of Kings, I feel like is really important, because other times when we hear King of Kings, we can be thinking about like King of Kings, Lord of Lords, like Christ, or like death is the King of Kings. And so I feel like the King of Kings, mighty and despair, are really important images here, because it is more about the lone level sands stretching far away, about that destruction and death and kind of solitude and loneliness.
And I think we got all the same thing. Like he said, look at my works, be mighty and despair. And it shows that like he did a lot of things during his life.
Yeah.
But we don't have to like look for that, you know.
Yeah. Okay, so I think we did those ones.